to KONGOS. So we're going to do this countdown thing, like on the air. The voice of God that you hear coming through the speakers will give us a 10, 9, 8. When we get to about 7, that's when you in the audience, your one and only job is to clap real, real loud, okay? Cheering is also acceptable.
What's up, Philly?
What's up, guys?
15 seconds.
It's almost time.
10, 9, 8,
And now we
7,
clap.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What a lovely Friday afternoon. Radio 104.5 live in our sound studio with the Philly return of KONGOS. Welcome back, gentlemen. Thank you
Hello.
for being here. Thank you for braving a polar vortex to make this happen. We're really glad to have you here. Show tonight at Underground Arts with your friends, Fitness, with our Winter John friends, Fitness. And we got a lot to talk about, including the new album. But music first. We're all about it. It's Friday. Take it away.
All right.
This one's from our new album. It's called Come With Me Now.
Oh, come with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Oh, come with me now. I'm gonna show you how. Oh, come with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Oh, come with me now. I'm gonna show you how. Afraid to lose control. I'm caught up in this world. I've wasted time, I've wasted breath. I think I've thought myself to death. I was born without the spear. Now only this seems clear. I need to move, I need to fight. I need to lose myself tonight. Walk on with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Walk on with me now. I'm gonna show you how. I think with my heart and I move with my head. Open my mouth and it's something I've read. Stood at the store before I'm told. Part of me knows that I'm growing too old. Confused what I thought was something I felt. Confused what I feel was something that's real. I tried to sell my soul last night. Funny, he wouldn't even take a bite. Far away, I heard him say, don't delay. I heard him say, far away. I heard him say, don't delay. I heard him say, whoa, come with me now. I'm gonna take you down. Whoa, come with me now. I'm gonna show you how. Afraid to lose control, caught up in this world. I've wasted time, I've wasted breath. I think I've thought myself to death. I was born without this fear. Now only this seems clear. I need to move, I need to fight. I need to lose myself tonight. Whoa, come with me now. Whoa,
Live studio session style on Radio 104.5 with KONGOS. Can you hear me okay? All right. So we're having bus drama. You guys have a whole web series documentary called Bus Call, but there's no bus right now.
Yeah.
That's
What's
right.
happening?
About a week ago, we were rear-ended on our way to Montreal, and so 4 a.m. we got pulled out of the bus, went to a hotel, and since then we've kind of been winging it, hiring vans and U-Hauls and making it to every gig so far. But theoretically, the bus should be back tonight. So it's been a fun few weeks.
Everybody's kind of roughing it, except for Max from Fitness. He's in 5-star hotels most of the way. Yeah.
We all turn and look at
It's
Max.
that Eve 6 money.
So Fitness opening up the tour and opening up the show tonight at Underground Arts. Tickets still available? Yes. Yes.
Other people keep tweeting that it's sold out. It's not. I don't know.
We've sold out. The show is not.
So it's a Friday night party with, we know it was a party with Fitness, who were just here last weekend for Winter John when it was significantly warmer. And you've all
Thank you, by the way, for taking them away from our tour. That was, honestly, we needed a respite.
Oh, I see. Yeah, there's been a lot of jabbing going on back
Yeah.
and forth for everybody that follows KONGOS and Fitness on ye social networks. New album 1929 Part 1 out. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Do we feel excited? Do we feel relieved? Do we feel like, all right, we got to move on to the next thing? What's the general?
We feel good, over the last 2 years, we were in a very stressful relationship with our record label, and we finally were able to kind of get free of that. So we have all this material that's built up, and that's why we decided to call it 1929 Part 1, because there will be Part 2 and 3 over the next 18 months. So it feels good to start putting this music out.
And those all exist already, or still working
Yeah,
between?
they do. There's, they're in various stages of completion as far as the recording, but the songs exist, yeah.
Okay, that's pretty exciting. So Bus Call, the docu-series, how do you?
Yeah,
docu-series.
That's what I call it.
It chronicles is very, very real life on the road for a band. Is there anything that went in that you thought really hard about and you were like, maybe we shouldn't include that, but ended up in there?
There's an argument between the brothers in the last episode.
I like how you refer to yourselves as the brothers.
Yeah. Well, we're TV stars now, so we have to.
YouTube and chill.
And we thought for a long time about including certain words and certain parts of that argument. And it's like a 2-hour-long thing that we cut down to about 3 minutes. So there was a lot we didn't include.
Yeah, we get the question all the time, what is it like to be in a band with your brothers? And we feel like this show kind of answers it, and it's actually a lot worse than what we showed, but, we have to have some sort of censorship. So.
And at the end of the day, you still love each other and
Is that a question?
like each other. KONGOS, some rapid fire questions. I just an A or B. Give me the first thing that pops into your mind. Okay, recording in the studio or performing live?
Recording in the studio.
I think so, yeah. It's like
Oh,
golf.
which one we
You
prefer?
can do it into your old age,
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
So it's a unanimous.
I think studio.
No,
yeah.
I perform live in the studio.
We're
have
kind of nerdy.
jokers.
We like the studio.
Okay. All right. Festivals or headlining shows?
Headlining festivals.
Twitter, Instagram, or Snapchat? I'll throw the third option in.
A speedy death.
Suicide. Anything else.
Bus Call. You get everything you need on that. Books or movies?
Movies with subtitles.
Adapted movies from books, yeah.
Yeah, movies from the 90s, books from the... I don't read.
You guys are keeping me on my toes. I like this. Day or night?
Well, there wouldn't be one without the other.
I think
so.
it's day right now. It's hard to tell. There's no windows.
I'm a bit of a night owl myself.
And last but not least, I probably already know the answer to this. Summer or winter?
Summer.
Yeah.
This is no way to live. Come to Los Angeles. The people are genuine. The weather is nice.
Half
of
of those
those is a
statements
lie.
are true.
Polar vortex, not in their vocabulary, that's for sure. More music with KONGOS. More conversation coming to something now from the new album, yes?
No.
No.
Okay, well then do whatever you want to do.
We want the new album. People have not. It just came out, so people haven't heard it yet. We want their first impression to be the actual recording, which we've put a lot of time and love into. Now we're going to do something fun. It's a little bit silly, but it's fun. It's a song everybody should recognize. If you don't, switch off your radio and go to Spotify.
It's our way of making people pay the maximum amount of licensing fees. So
yeah, it's fun. We wrote it back in the 60s.
Here come old flat top, he come grooving up slowly. He got juju eyeballs, he want holy roller. He got hair down to his knees. Got to be a joker, he just do what he please. He went on Sushan, he got toe jam football, he got monkey finger, he shoot Coca-Cola. He said, I know you, you know me. One thing I can tell you is you've got to be free. Come together. Over me. He back Dutchson, he got walrus gumbo, he got old no sideboard, he want spinal cracker, he got feet down below his knees. Hold you in this time till you can feel his disease. Come together right now.
Music addicts, roll your dollars, snort my lines, overdose on powerful written in poems of mine. There's no sign of a recovery, flatline, puffing in the lobby to pass time. Au revoir. Look in my eyes and tell me what you see. A picture that is perfect, but it ain't one of me, and that's for sure. Seems that I'm the cancer and the cure for the dancing on the floor and the jamming at the door now. What you're facing is a total different station. Short the circuit when the flow began to break up at the bass, and it's a total different race around the track. I ain't into breaking records, I'm into breaking backs. And actually, I'm into making love so you can just relax. Really no need for us to F on tracks. It's like, ladies, legs will be shaking. Promise no pleasure be faking. Hip-hop cherries definitely taking. Listen, this ain't a damn about me. See him limping, about a man of 5'3". No one can judge him. They told us stand up to your feet, but please slap juries and spit raps for please. Indeed, it's something we all got inside of us living, that we pass on to our children inside of a women kicking. I guess it's that something that you can't define, but defines you. Held next to the sun, we shine too. Get away with the makeup, better keep your face up. But the wind of the rain comes, gonna get your brain pump. In the moment, feel another more, there's a passion. I'm here for the magic, the load of an addict, composed of the static. Get thrown in a habit, you know that I have it. Side effects of tragic mind, collapses the soul that is tattered. Eternal sadness, internal savage, provoked by matters. Hope for the best by roasting cabbage. Nothing is left over but floating ashes. Gotta stay focused on tactics, maintaining the magic more to find the meaning of classic. Got rhyme and flow that both are potent, leading to acid. Burn holes, you weak package, you slow, we fast, we pro, you average. Come together.
Whoa, Radio 104.5 live with Kongos and special guest MC
Mo Gordon. In
That
fact, Mo
was-
Gordon is our stage manager, but we've known him forever. He's an amazing artist and performer himself. And in fact, if you watch Buskell, he's pretty much the best part of it. He's the best part of our lives. We're four brothers, and living in close quarters, it can get very, very tense. But he keeps everyone from killing each other.
It's a beautiful thing. That was so funky and fun. I loved it. Radio1045.com is where we are going to continue. We're not done yet with Kongos. The show tonight is at Underground Arts Fitness opening up. I wrote the times down. Doors at 8, show at 9. Get there early. You know you don't want to be late. New album 1929 Part 1 is out. So we continue with Kongos, but we're going to do that over at Radio1045.com. For the rest of you, throwing it back to the studio.
You're clear.
Okay. Anything outside of your own music, your world, especially when you're living on a bus, hopefully on a bus, gets very like insulated, right? Is there anything outside of your own music right now or music in general that you're completely obsessed with that has nothing to do with your quote job?
You mean to do or just a...
Just generally obsessed with, binge watching something, learning to do
I
something.
binge watched that, The Ballad of Buster Scruggs on Netflix. Did you see that? The Coen brothers did it. It's like 6, yeah, thank you, Dylan. It's 6 like hour-long, 40-minute-long short stories. It's not anything in my usual genre that I like. I don't like short stories, but it's amazing. Coen brothers are always amazing. So.
Yeah, no, that's exactly the sort of thing that I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Something
Ballad
that
of
takes you
Buster
outside
Scruggs,
of...
best thing I've seen on Netflix in a year.
Cool. Will you be watching Velvet Buzzsaw? Easy for me to say.
What is
it's
that?
It's like the new thing that's supposed to be the new Bird Box that just came out today.
I didn't watch the first Bird Box.
Bird Box. I have a better name for that movie.
Didn't like it?
Is it on?
I
We're
thought
not
it was
on
a
air, right?
shit box.
All right, the rest of you are not off the hook. Obsessed with outside of...
I started
Sandra
surfing
Bullock.
recently, and I get it now. Like, I always used to question. I see these guys out in like the middle of winter. I was like, that just looks miserable being out in the water, and like they all have such good attitudes about everything. And I was like, I just don't get it. And then I went out there, and now I can picture just kind of giving up on life and becoming,
Well, now
just a
we've got-
surfer and a barista or something.
We've got lead singer syndrome plus surfer syndrome, which is a
To become
deadly
a
combination.
barrister, you have to go to law school.
Wait, what about law school?
A barrister?
What about it?
Never mind, it's a pun joke.
Okay.
Yeah.
I had a kid 2 years ago, so that's kind of been my life outside of everything. And I'm gonna give you one sincere answer today, and that's it.
Making fun of Sandra Bullock movies.
You guys are too quick. You're totally keeping me
Fighting
on my toes
with
today.
fitness is our new favorite hobby.
Yeah.
If you go on our social media and you can participate, as long as you get the joke.
It's not even fair because you're up
Wait,
there
I
on
didn't know it
stage
was
and
a
they're
joke.
just
Yeah, it's
like
not a-
just hanging over here, no microphone. No
Yeah, we have
nothing.
microphones, but they have phones and they have Wi-Fi, so gloves are off.
It's a fair battle. All right, cool. My favorite thing that I like to talk to musicians about is not influences directly. It goes way back into the roots of what maybe you don't even really know are influences on your music. When you were growing up and first falling in love with music, did you have posters of other artists plastered on bedroom walls, lockers, something? And what were they?
I had posters of the Phoenix Suns on my wall. Living in South Africa, they would show the NBA once a week, maybe for like a half-hour recap show, and we were obsessed with it. Our mom was from Phoenix, so we were major Phoenix Suns fans. So Kevin Johnson, Charles Barkley, that era. And then we moved to Phoenix and stopped watching basketball because it was on all the time. It wasn't special anymore. So I don't know if that influenced my music, but
Our dad was a musician, so he
Made us put posters of him on our wall.
No, but I don't know if it happened. We didn't have like posters and stuff, but he had a huge record collection, and I do, remember images looking through that, and the Imagine album cover sticks out in my head of John Lennon.
I think I had a poster of Cindy Crawford.
Thought you were gonna say Cyndi Lauper.
No,
Pam Anderson versus
that was
Cindy
motivation
Crawford.
to get into a band.
I had a bunch of scrapbooks of like hip hop, like Wu-Tang Clan, like cutouts from magazines that I would buy. I was super into that. I still am. Wu-Tang's still.
it's Wu-Tang Forever. Is that the same?
Yeah. Once you're in, they don't let you out from this subscription.
There's a lot of American culture that you kind of obsessed over growing up in South Africa.
Cool. That's good insight. I like that. Kongos are here. Oh, by the way, you're like a week too late. Wu-Tang was just here like 2 nights.
Really?
Oh, really?
ago in
Damn.
Philly.
They were the
Did
initial.
they talk about me?
I was not there to report back. So show tonight, Underground Arts, Fitness opening up, and the new album, and there's a couple more coming. Maybe. Maybe if Fitness behaves, they're gonna oh my gosh. This is so fun. We're not done with the music yet. If you will play us out with one more song and tell us what you're
Play us out. We'll do it live.
We're going to do one from Egomaniac. It's called Take It From Me. What did I miss? We're going to say that for the microphones. 1, 2, 3. I woke up, don't recognize the bed. Took me a minute to clear my head. I tried recalling, but the blanks won't fill. Camera was rolling, but I forgot the film. Take it from me. When you start, it's just a matter of time. Any minute you will cross that line. Take it from me. You never think about the price that you pay. It got a mind of its own and it's in. Take it from me. It got a mind of its own and it's in. Take it from me. It got a mind of its own and it's in. Take it from me. Nothing can stop me. Nothing holds me back. Think you can slow me down, knock me off my track. Nothing can stop me. Nothing holds me back. Think you can slow me down. There ain't no turning back. Don't take much for the beast to bolt. A split second too late to bring it to a halt. You're hypnotized, your feet follow your shoes. It's kinda like a cigarette smoking you. Take it from me. When you start, it's just a matter of time. Any minute you will cross that line. Take it from me. You never think about the price that you pay. Take it from me. It got a mind of its own and it's in. Take it from me. Nothing can stop me. Nothing holds me back. Think you can slow me down, knock me off my track. Nothing can stop me. Nothing holds me back. Think you can slow me down. There ain't no turning back. Nothing can stop me. Nothing holds me back. Think you can slow me down. But when I turn back,
Our many, many thanks to the brothers, YouTube and TV stars, KONGOS. Underground Arts tonight with Fitness. Tickets still available. It's going to be a super fun Friday night. And the new album, 1929 Part 1, is out now with many more to come. Thank you for spending your Friday afternoon with us, guys.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Always a pleasure.
It doesn't get much better than this. Radio 104.5 live with KONGOS. Thanks again.
Thank you.